Sure.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello, Judy. Judy, do you know? I was telling Fred to hear some guys.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Come on in. Service is going to start. Yep. It's a busy day today. All right.
So many papers here.
Page numbers are a great invention.
Well, I think I know what's what. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jim Scott. It's a delight to be back with you. Every few years I get to drop in here. I've been singing this song for many years. Since I first joined the Paul Winter Consort, I've been singing this song. I didn't write it. A great Brazilian composer, Ivan Lins, wrote this melody, and he had different words to it, but he let us take the melody and put new words to it. And I got to sing it, so you can help. In two languages like this, in a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Voices are calling round the earth, music is rising in the sea, the spirit of morning fills the air, guiding my journey home. Where is the path beyond the forest? Where is the song I always knew? I remember it just around the bend. In the village, the music never ends. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Let's do that one more time. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Thank you. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
I know I go to churches where we pass rules about that, but
Yes, we are allowed to applaud here. Our past minister wasn't crazy about it, but our current one says okay. Good morning. What a joyous way to start the service. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Sarasota. My name is Mary Lou Keller, and I'm Vice President of the Board of Trustees here and a longtime member of the Worship Committee, which coordinates Sunday services when our minister is out of the pulpit. I'd like to extend a special welcome to any visitors today, in person or on live stream, and invite you to visit the church website. There's a visitors center, which you can find a link to on the homepage banner called Welcome Visitors. We also invite you to register in our virtual guest book so we can send you our newsletter, The Contact. That will help you to get to know us better. You'll also be sent Zoom links to our online meetings. And there's a donate button on the homepage if you'd like to make a donation online. You are welcome to stay for coffee hour after the service in the courtyard, where we have many activities underway, including Jim Scott selling his books and CDs. And we're looking forward to getting to know you. We have an announcement from our stalwart auction coordinator, Vicki Carey. Stalwart. She's still stalwart.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, there I am.
Yes, don't touch it. Yep.
Don't touch it. So good morning to all of you. So can you believe it's only 2 weeks until our Celebrate 2023 auction? It's getting really, really close. So I have some really good news. We have had contributed more than 125 items. Thank you to all. It's just an amazing number of items. That being said, it brings a little bit of bad news, and that is that from this point on, we're no longer able to accept physical donations. So tangible items under trinkets and treasures, we have simply run out of room at church. It's kind of good news, bad news, but thank you all very much. That being said, we're still delighted for you to donate classes, events, dinners, all of those items that you've been so generous with up until now. We're still accepting those auction items, and we're accepting them today through 5 o'clock, and then donations are closed. If it happens to come in by noon tomorrow, it will go into an addendum to our catalog. And we're asking if you would please donate either online. The button, as you know, is in the contact, and it's also on the website. Push the button, it'll take you right to the site. And if not, we still have forms. We have forms at the auction table, and we would love for you to come and donate at the table. We're going to ask that you don't email your donations anymore or phone them in, because the people who are putting all of that together can't do it that way anymore. So at the table or the donate button. We've had outstanding ticket sales. Right now, there will be at least, as of before the first service, 142 people joining us for our auction and luncheon. Tickets are on sale still. They'll be on sale next week, and I believe they're on sale the day of the auction. So please get your tickets. Remember, your ticket is your bid number. So if you want to bid on an item, you have to have your ticket, because that's where your number is going to be. And it's also your entree to our luncheon, our Mardi Gras luncheon. And remember, the luncheon is Mardi Gras based, not spicy, and vegetarian options for all. So you all know that. Next January, don't even believe I said that. Next week is January 29th. There, I got it right. The catalog will be available for you all to pick up. It'll be available after both services. So you want to pick it up, and if you want, you can get a sneak peek on Friday online. Just use the button that will be available in contact and available on the website. So you want to get your catalog so that you can start making your shopping list for Saturday, February 4th. So we're looking forward to seeing you. Let loose, celebrate, and have a wonderful time. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Vicki. We appreciate all the hard work that you and your committee do, and we look forward to a fun and fruitful auction on what day? Saturday, February 4th. Excellent. So we're here today to celebrate our Mother Earth, to explore our challenges, and to find hope for the future. Jim Scott has visited us here in Sarasota a number of times, and he's performed at more than 700 UU churches over nearly 4 decades, a true UU troubadour. His songs, including the much-loved Gather the Spirit, are staples in our UU hymn books. He's a former co-chair of the UU Ministry for the Earth, and he's one of the originators of the Green Sanctuary program that our Sarasota UU Green team is currently working to renew. He was awarded the National Endowment for the Arts grant to develop and perform this new project that he's performing today, The Year to Save the Earth, on tour nationally. As a member of the Paul Winter Consort, he was a co-composer of their celebrated Missa Gaia, the Earth Mass, and he compiled and arranged the Earth and Spirit Songbook, a collection of over 100 songs of peace and the earth. And he'll have that on sale after the service. And he's gone on to create an extensive body of work, including PBS soundtracks, award-winning choral works, and 9 CDs of original music. He's a treasure in our UU community, and I'm honored to turn the program over to Jim Scott.
Thank you, Mary Lou. Well, it's been a joy working this out. This is part of this big production I'm calling The Year to Save the Earth. You know, it was going to be in 2019, it was going to be 2020, the year to save the Earth, but something happened, and 3 years went by. But we're back on the road touring, and I'm delighted to be visiting you again. This is my entree to Unitarian Universalist churches everywhere. It's number 347 in our hymn book. I find I am number 347 at the General Assembly or something. Oh, there's Jim Scott. Oh, Florence, this is number 347. That's me. I'm gonna... You'll like it better if we do that. Let's try that. And I got this guitar strap here so I can stand up for this song with you. May we stand as we sing, as willing and able, if you'd like to stand and sing this song. Gather the Spirit, harvest the power, our separate fires will kindle one flame. Witness the mystery of this hour, our trials in We are gathered again in that dangerous bastion, the church that threatens family values. The church that wants to undermine the authority of the Father, the church that has half forgotten the Creator and its pagan worshiping of the creation, the church that those right-wing radio ministries have warned us about. This church of bleeding heart liberalism, some thinly veiled front for leftist politics, of homosexual propaganda. I like it here. Okay, we're all gonna turn that little switch on there, and I need these. Wherever you come from exciting expedition or frightening passage, escape from violence or an encounter with enlightenment, from experiences of ecstasy or endurance of pain, we are glad you've chosen this step on your journey. Wherever you are going, may this time of rest, of healing, of search and discovery, of celebration of value illuminate your way. May this chalice and flame, symbol of our free faith, be a beacon and as well a brilliance to reveal our many paths. For there is no one way. May our time together open doors, give permission, forgive sins, put to rest anxious thoughts, salve our wounds, assuage our fears, amuse our minds, and open our hearts, raise up our dreams, and reawaken our passions. May it help us hold high our ideals, leaving us energized, fortified, and also forewarned to meet the world that will surely challenge all we may bring to it. Wherever you come from, however you arrived here, wherever you may go forth, we are enriched by your presence. Thank you. And Mary Lou will handle the sacred matches while we say, together, may we say this chalice lighting words. As we light this chalice, the symbol of Unitarian Universalism, we affirm our seventh principle, respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part.
Thank
She
you.
did it, though.
Yes.
I don't see a lot of people under 21 in front of me right now, but I like to put a kid song in a program because we all like to access that inner child, regress. So in my multimedia presentation here, this has been a dream of mine. I made a solstice thing of solstice celebrations, winter celebrations all over the world in all different religions, and made a multimedia show. And that was the model for this, even starting years ago. And I'm delighted we're finally getting it together. And this is about half of it that we'll see this morning. I wrote this song with a bunch of kids. They told me all about the rainforest. And they knew all about it. They told me all about it. The animals, and they told me about the 4 levels of the rainforest. That was news to me. The 4 levels. I'd never heard that before, but I thought it should go in the song. So they go by fast, the 4 levels. Then we see how they all go together. On the ground level, turtles and leopards and snakes live in the shelter the understory makes. The ground is so soft and the air is so clear, with 300 inches of rain every year. Oh, let the rain feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. Does that sound like a participatory refrain to you? With 4 notes, oh, let the rain, you can sing it. Feed the thirsty ground, sing me the song of life. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. And down in the ground, the worms and the ants nurture the roots of the flowering plants. And up in the canopy, life is a breeze. Orangutans swing from the limbs of the trees. Oh, let the rain feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. Now while some of us sing that part, we need some others of us to sing another part that goes, rain come down, rain come down. If you got a higher voice, rain come down, la la la, rain come down. Oh, let the feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. And the third verse is high up above, where the toucans fly. Emergent treetops reach into the sky. There's more kinds of plants than anyone knows. Look out! There's a sloth hanging by her 3 toes. Oh, let the rain feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. And about this point, rain come down. I like to put in the pop quiz. What were those 4 levels of the rainforest? They went by fast. So there's the understory, all the stuff that likes to grow in the shade of the canopy, and there's the ground level. I would have made the underground a level if it were up to me, but it wasn't. So the tallest, biggest old trees that stick up way above the canopy are called the emergent level. So that's the 4 levels, and this is my musical memory device. The understory, understory. If you got a low voice, be the understory, understory. And the ground level, you can be the ground level, the understory, or the ground level, the ground level. Canopy, ground level, canopy. Find your level. Canopy, the under, the canopy, the emergent, la 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 la, emergent. Oh, there's the ground level and the under, the canopy, emergent, la 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 la, emergent. Oh, there's the ground level and the under, the chorus. Oh, let the rain come down, feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. Oh, let the rain feed the thirsty ground. Sing me the song of life you sing, such a beautiful sound. Rain come down, rain come down, rain come down, rain come down. Yay. So many pages, so little time. Okay. What can I say? What could I possibly say this morning that will be transformative? What is going to get us to change our lives? Not much, probably. I can only model something, admitting my vulnerabilities, bringing some news. But if we keep doing this, after some consideration, we might make a little change. They say we need to hear a message at least 7 times to get it into our brain, and some more times. And after more times, we might realize time is short. After many more times, our new experience might outweigh our old habits. Here's an overview. We are a water planet. The continents are only 1/3 of the ocean's surface. The oceans are 2/3 or more, and that's salt water. Then there's fresh water. Most of it has been in glaciers and mountaintops and things. Less than a third of it is water that we can access in the lakes and ponds and aquifers and so on. The forests are the lungs of the earth. They breathe out and we breathe in, but maybe they're also the heart of the earth. Physically, they're the pump, pulling this water out of the earth like giant straws, pulling the water out of the earth and then evaporating the water up into the air and pushing this water cycle, the circulatory system of the earth. And I don't need to tell you that we have put a lot of bad stuff into the earth's circulatory system. Wow. These are nylon strings on a classical guitar. You can tell the temperature with them. They go up and down. But you see, I have perfect pitch. It's right there. A. What did I do for 50 years without that? Okay, now we're going to be serious. As the rain sifts through the trees, it threatens nature's ancient harmony. Poison rain from an ailing sky beneath the ground. Roots will die. And that is why I sing this song for the earth. The tainted river struggles to the open sea. Defiled is the mountain's majesty. All of life is a chain. When one is hurt, we all feel the pain. What do we gain? For what it's worth, I'm offering this song for the earth. The sea is where all life begins. The ocean is our origin. If she dies, nothing survives. No one will be left behind. And who will look with awe upon the monuments of humankind? But the trees still strive to grow. watching generations come and go. Green and tall, the land is theirs, feeding the soil, clearing the air, living their song, a song for the earth. I've got something. How we put this page before this page? I wrote this song many years ago, and unfortunately they, sometimes protest songs don't bring about the change, and you can't retire that song. It just keeps on having new meaning. There are those who say it is too late. It is too late. There's a group in the UK that I met, these folks, and they're quite happy folks. They go out and, play drums and dance around with the trees in the forest and everything. But their premise, their lead line is, it's too late. Not that they've given up at all, but the question is, how much later than too late are you gonna wait to do something? The sheer biomass of humans and their leverage has already put too much stress on this system, and we are told it is not sustainable. I'm too much of an optimist to believe in the end of the human world, but parts of it have already ended. Parts of the world are already uninhabitable. It's too late for some places. The unprecedented migration of millions of humans is the result of the most predictable things. Desertification from what was long ago the Sahara forest to the Aral Sea. Now here's a picture of the Aral Sea, which we just killed recently through politics and primarily Russia diverting water from somewhere. Do we understand what's happening in this picture? People used to thrive here. A thriving fishing community. Now they don't. The disappearing divergence of species may do us in before global warming. Of course, they're all connected. And that most anthropocentric thing, that means human-caused extinction tool, war, is doing us in as well. It's an African saying, when elephants collide, the grass suffers. Religions are not really the cause of wars, though hate and greed love to hide behind religious exclusion. It's the haves and the have-nots. When the tribes, the factions, the ethnic groups are oppressed, they rise up. Our three choices, I'm told from Freud, are fight or flee, or there's a third one, try to reach out and do something about it. Now the third one takes courage and vision. Most of us choose the first two, fight or flight. Fossil fuels were a bad idea in the first place. Yes, they gave us some things, but they are not sustainable. And nuclear energy is the most toxic, inefficient, costly thing we've ever invented. We will pay for it for thousands of years. Everything, all our life comes from the sun. All energy comes from the sun, or things that eat the sun. That's how we live. We can get our energy directly from the sun, and now we have ways to do it, which gives me hope. chemical miracles make their way to the mother's breast. Thus the fortunate inherit poisons, while famine threatens all the rest. Oh, there's so many people suffering backs against the wall. Sometimes it makes me wonder, is there any hope for us all? But what I want to say to you tonight is just that I know we all get tired. Sometimes you feel like giving up the fight and waiting for the world to expire. But still the sun will shine, and the winds and the tide will change, just as the moon will surely turn from full to old to new again. They say it's just a peaceful atom with energy that knows no season. Yet the tiny plutonium particle takes another life without reason. No smoke rises from the cooling towers. Oh, how can we make them see that the promise of a greed fulfilled will not be had for free? But still the sun will shine, and the winds and the tide will change, just as the moon will surely turn from full to old to new again. The rich devour the poor, for sure the strong believe they will survive. But what price to feel secure, and must it cost so many lives? Oh, swords into plowshares, but will we have the choice? We cry for peace as we prepare for war. Will no one hear our voice? But still the sun will shine, and the winds and the tide will change, just as the moon will surely turn from full to old to new again. But still the sun will shine, and the winds and the tide will change, just as the moon will surely turn from full to old to new again. Two of the biggest things killing the world. Now, I've been an environmental extremist for a lot of years, and we used to talk about the disappearing divergence of species, the forests, the soil, the ocean, and now climate change has swept in and taken all the headlines. But that's not the only deal. It is going to kill us, but the two biggest things killing the world are industrial farming, toxic chemicals, and not cultivating but mining the soil. And this is a beautiful picture of a vineyard, but I don't have pictures showing us the terrible stuff. And exploiting the land and not nurturing is our problem. Great farmer I know, Wes Jackson, who ran, until he just retired, the Land Institute in Kansas. He says, you know, you think the farmers were in the food business. We're not. We're in the dirt business. If you don't keep the dirt, the soil, then you don't get food, obviously. And it is not working the way we're doing it. The other is fishing, which on the surface looks benign enough, sort of, but as you go deeper, we are destroying the ocean. A great deal of the world's fishing is illegal. Organized crime involving slavery from many poor countries, raking all the life from the ocean floor with nets that are many miles long, destroying the food chain of the ocean. If life in the ocean dies, we die, as it just said in that song before. It's estimated that half of the plastic pollution now we've heard all about that, the great plastic patches floating in the Pacific and so on. Oh wait, they found another one. The first one that was as big as Texas. Oh no, now it's as big as India. Oh, now we found another one that's as big as Texas. Half of the plastic is fishing gear, is miles and miles and miles of nets and plastic stuff that has been thrown by careless people who do not care into the ocean. Then, if we take the whales and the dolphins and the sharks off the top of the food chain, which are killed by the fishing, even though fish are, I've lost the vocabulary word I wanted. There's propaganda. That's not really what I meant to say. The fishing. We've got laws that say, oh, well, take those dolphins out of the nets or something. But when whales, dolphins, sharks are caught, and then we try to throw them back in the ocean, most of them die. So it's killing the indicator species, the top of the food chain. If the top of the food chain dies, as we've learned with inhabiting wolves in wild areas, everything in nature gets better when you put the predators and the top of the food chain back. If we take that top out, everything dies. And Klaus and Doug and folks back there, I'm digressing from my script to say this, that, how do we say this? This idea that there are 3 times as many humans on the planet as when I was born, and there's 1/4 of the insects. Isn't that nice? We don't have the insects clouding our windshields as much as we used to, and it's us or those mosquitoes. They were part of this necessary chain that if we don't have it, we're not going to survive. So farming for that matter in the ocean is not working either. It's polluting much more than anyone will tell you, and only world law and world law enforcement is going to save us from killing our mother, the ocean. And who's going to do this? We have some remarkably stupid people running things. I'll say ignorant, and that's a little more polite. We cannot let these people run the world. We have to do something about that. Basic economics says that we have to put more into this earth than we expect to get out. Oh, really? Thought there was always more. It's like a bank. You got to put more in there than you expect to get out. So as we speak of something economical here, and we're celebrating our Mother Earth, our life support system, our Mother Earth, let's take a moment to consider and contribute to this more immediate life support system, the work of this church community. That would mean take the offering. While you're practicing detachment, we will sing this song. Plant more than you harvest, sun and water, earth and seeds. Plant more than you harvest, give the earth all that it needs. earth all that it needs. The earth all that it needs. That's a little slow. I'm going to just speed that up and get a little happier. So that's the chorus, and you can help next time, but here's a verse. Plant the grains, whoops, no. Clear the meadows, forests, and the highways, but plant stout trees between. Let the forests hold the hillsides, cover the earth with green. Let the forests hold the hillsides, cover the earth with green, cover the earth with green. Plant the grains to feed every woman, man, and child. Some for all the beasts and birds, and some to just grow wild. Some for all the beasts and birds, and some to just grow wild. Some to just grow wild. Plant more than you harvest. Plant more than you harvest. Sun and water, earth and seeds. Plant more than you harvest. Give the earth all that it needs. Plant more than you harvest. Give the earth all that it needs. The earth all that it needs. Spreading oak, cool all that dwell below, and the fallen trunk helps seeds reveal the secrets that they know. And the fallen trunk helps seeds reveal the secrets that they know, the secrets that they know. Some seeds fall by the wayside, but some will make it through. On the water or wind or a loving hand, the cycle starts anew. On the water or wind or a loving hand, the cycle starts anew. The cycle starts anew. Plant more than you harvest, sun and water, earth and seeds. Plant more than you harvest, give the earth all that it needs. Plant more than you harvest, give the earth all that it needs. The earth all that it needs. It's an inextricable part of the discussion of agriculture, that agriculture involves human exploitation as well as exploitation of the natural world. Human resources has gone the way of natural resources. It becomes numbers, statistics that on a spreadsheet doesn't include externalities if you took economics. Externalities are the things that do not get paid for, that get handed on to the next generation. They're borne by the earth. Here are pictures of some of my heroes. Cesar Chavez is here, Dolores Huerta, that led the farm workers' movements. We owe them and these workers that I picture a great debt of gratitude for bringing us the food that we eat. In our country, of course, America, we need immigrants, and they need America. Though some people don't seem to understand this. I heard on NPR, perhaps you heard it, a discussion just the other day, that we have a kind of a national debt of at least 1 million immigrants that we need to fill the jobs and do the work that some people seem to not understand that. And climate change and natural disasters and wars have us all facing the most rapid immigration the world has ever seen. Meanwhile, the vilification of immigrants, the separation of a child from parents, just tests our morality and our humanity. And on some level, immigrants, that's all of us. For we're all transient in so many ways. Who would have a claim of ownership of this earth, the water, the soil, the air? Who deserves freedom and security? And who has the right to deny it to others? All we can claim is this earth is our home. We all come from nowhere but here. We are but immigrants, refugees from ports unknown, seeds we sow with dreams and hope will not ever be our own. Our children's paths, not ours, but adventures theirs alone. We are wanderers and seekers for the passage safely home. Of salt and water born, of one ocean we are made, gifts of love from fertile soil, so is life's foundation laid. Find rest and refuge here, though our wandering never done. May this haven bless all journeys. Welcome, traveler, we are one. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. All those yearning to breathe free, refuse of your teeming shore. Send the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Missing something here. Oh yeah. How do we become indigenous? We know indigenous as people belonging to a place just inseparable from the place of origin that we call home. But most of us, I think, subscribe to a language that says indigenous. Oh, well, that's not me, not us. Why is that? Why have we accepted that? Because of our privilege, of course. Why have we not tried to become indigenous, native to this place, our home? Who told us that anything else had any value? Who told us this was a good way to be takers, colonists, users, exploiters. Here's a song for standing up to that interconnectedness. I wrote this for just before a big march for the environment in New York City, where I think 750,000 people, 800,000, said the police, came to New York and marched and flooded the streets. Even Fox News said there were 800 people there. So this is a song, not the usual kind of thing I make. You could sing this a cappella, and I welcome you to just use it. I don't have it on one of Jim's albums, but you can get it off of YouTube. And here's what's on YouTube. And we're going to sing along with this video that has sound in it. I wrote this song, and I did sing it walking down the street, but there was no network TV crew there to get it. So here's my homemade video of the song. It's called We Are the Earth. Oh, I want to show you how it goes here before. We are the earth. We will stand. But then your part, so that changes every time, the part I just did. And we will not be bought. Try that. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. Try that. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. Sing it again. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. That's the way it goes. Well, let's watch this iPhone video. We are the earth. We speak for creation. And we cannot stand by and watch its devastation. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth of threatened sky and waters. What legacy shall we leave to our sons and daughters? And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth. And we will speak as one. We'll not surrender the great glaciers to the sun. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth of forest, soil, and ocean. We will stand in our defense and devotion. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth, wounded but unbroken. We will rise when to power truth is spoken. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth, both holy and profane. Despite denials, this fragile planet we must sustain. And we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. We are the earth, diverse and yet united. We will keep on until the wrongs are righted. And we will not be bought, we will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are more than just dwellers on this earth. We are the earth. Look at all this. And this is only one street of so many blocks of people collecting like this. Well, thank you for singing. You can take that song with you where you go. Make up new verses. 2 lines and then the rest of it's the same. Well, thanks, Mary Lou. We tried to put too much into this program, so if you had an order of service, you don't have to go like this at this point. Yeah, I know how we are. So thank you. It is an honor and a delight to get to be with you again and show you some of this work in progress that's going to be. And if you, if you know people at Carnegie Hall or something, and or some great venue, I'm hoping to. Once we have a good demo of this, to sell this all over. Can I say I got a grant from the National Endowment through Worcester, Massachusetts Arts Council to put this on for free somewhere, and we're going to do that in the next few months. Put on this whole thing. Thank you for being test guinea pigs for this.
Well, thank you, Jim. That was amazing, uplifting, and inspiring. I'm so grateful that you agreed to come to Sarasota. And best of luck on your national tour of the Year of the Earth, the Year to Save the Earth.
Thank you.
Please be sure to visit the Green Team table out in the courtyard with Marianne Bowie, where you can learn how to turn your backyard into a national park or a food forest. Then sign a petition for clean water at the social justice table. And please do sign up for the auction once again to donate an item that speaks to your heart, because deep connections make community. So, together in ways large and small, we can save the earth, one another, and ourselves. Now we extinguish the chalice, these words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Thank you, Jim Scott.
Thank you. Let us go in peace.